Douglas Hamilton, 8th Duke of Hamilton and 5th Duke of Brandon. Katie was a Scottish peer. Life. Hamilton was born at the Palace of Holyrood House, the son of the 6th Duke of Hamilton and his wife, Elizabeth Gunning. He attended Eton from 1763 to 1767, and on the death of his brother in 1769, he succeeded to the title of Duke of Hamilton. He also inherited his mother's title of Baron Hamilton of Hamilton when she died in 1790. Between 1772 and 1776, he lived in Europe with Dr. John Moore and his son, the future Sir John Moore, hero of Corunna. On his return, aged 21, he married the beautiful Elizabeth Ann Burrell, 4th daughter of Peter Burrell, in London on 5 April 1778. The new Duchess was a sister of the future 1st Baron Gwydier, the Countess of Beverley, and the future Duchesses of Northumberland. Hamilton's mother disapproved of the match, possibly because she had hoped for a better match for her handsome son. The Duchesses of Argyll was of the opinion that the daughter of a private gentleman, however accomplished, was not qualified to be allied to her, even though she herself had been a mere Miss Gunning and Irish at that. The couple are portrayed in an affectionate pose, but they had no children in 16 years of marriage. Marriage breakdown. The Duke gradually sank into dissipation. In 1794, the couple eventually divorced by Act of Parliament after 16 years of marriage. The Duchess initiated the divorce on the grounds of his adultery with actress Mrs. Eston since 1793, but also previous adultery with an unnamed lady since 1787. Lord Eglinton had divorced his wife the 6th of February 1788 on grounds of her adultery with the Duke, after she had borne a child, possibly Lady Susanna Montgomery, supposed to be the Duke's. Thus, the Duchess could have used the Eglinton divorce to support her own case. However, she did not, and used a later dalliance with a virtually unknown actress. The 1794 divorce is thus a curious one, and apparently one agreed on beforehand, according to Lawrence Stone in his book Alienated Affections. Divorce and Separation in Scotland 1684 to 1830. The Duke did not defend, and the Duchess obtained her divorce since she had left her husband a year earlier. Curiously, neither party remarried after the divorce. The Duke died without remarrying, even though he apparently fathered an illegitimate daughter by his mistress, the actress Harriet Pye Bennett, in 1796. Steptoe also credits him with another child, born circa 1788, with Lady Eglinton. The Duchess remarried 1 year after his death, to the 1st Marquess of Exeter as his third wife. She had no children, and died the 17th of January 1837. Hamilton died in 1799, aged 43 at Hamilton Palace, and was buried in the family mausoleum at Hamilton, Scotland. Without legitimate issue, his ducal title passed to his uncle, Archibald, and his barony passed to his half-brother, George. The Duke, however, left the contents of Hamilton Palace to his illegitimate daughter by Mrs. Eston, and Douglas Hamilton, later Lady Rossmore. The new Duke was forced to buy them back. The Duke is also noted for being an early patron of the future Sir John Moore, hero of Corunna, whose parliamentary and military career was sponsored by the Hamiltons from 1779. The dance, Hamilton House, is also said to be named for the 8th Duke and his Duchess, with the changes of partner echoing the infidelities of both. Finally, the Duke was the first Duke of Hamilton to be seated in Parliament as Duke of Brandon.